If you want to know exactly what to text a guy to start a conversation, you have come to the right video, since that's exactly what I will cover here. We all know that the hardest part in a conversation is to start it, right? It happens to everyone who's texting a new acquaintance that we met on a dating app or even in real life. You try to come up with something clever, witty, or even sexy to send to him. But when you start to write, suddenly everything you thought to put in that text is wiped clean from your mind, and you don't remember anything. Then, to make matters worse, your insecurities start to set in. You start asking yourself questions like, should I be texting him, or will it make him think of me as pushy? Will I come across as desperate to him if I send him this text? Will he be afraid that I will be pushing him around? However, I will share a secret love text that you can send to the guy you like, so that it never will happen to you again. I have to give you a fair warning though. These texts that I'm about to share with you, and methods, are highly addictive and will work on any straight man you want to be involved with. Use them ethically, and only on men you have a true love interest in. Otherwise, you risk having men run after you, lovesick and craving for your affection and attention all the time. He will be prepared to do everything for you without asking. I would also like to tell you that if you know of another woman who is struggling to text a man who makes her smile, you might like to share this video with her. And you can do that by tapping the share button below. And if you like this kind of video, you can also give this video some likes. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and obliterate that notification bell. So without further ado, let's begin with a great conversation opener for him, shall we? As you probably know, the best way to build instant chemistry between the two of you and create a connection is to make him smile. The most obvious way to do it is to crack a joke. However, as science has proven, there's more to it than telling him a joke to make him laugh. You see, when he laughs, endorphins are released into his bloodstream from his brain. Endorphins make him feel good, and thereby will make him connect how he feels to you and your text. This will in turn make him want to spend more time with you. If he can't spend as much time with you, who makes him feel so good, he will start to feel devastated and a bit depressed, which he will associate to you being absent from him, so he will start to miss you. That will make him start to feel more connected to you, create that instant connection and chemistry with you, and start to fall in love with you eventually. However, the first step is to send him one of the texts that I share in my video, or rather in my article, and I will share one with you here. What would your name be if you were a vegetable? Jim Carrot. Cute to look at and a true animal lover, like Ace Ventura. Even if these texts work on a guy, there's a secret love text that you can send to him, and it will never fail you. But I will share that one very soon. So how do I know this? Because my girlfriend used it on me, and it always works like a charm. When she sends me that text, she can get away with everything, and I do mean everything, and I always smile. However, a friend of mine, who I met a couple of years ago at an event, who dated one loser after another, found her fiancé thanks to the same text. Mary is a 42-year-old divorced woman living in Los Angeles, California in the US. I met her at an event back in 2019. She had been going on endless dates for the last couple of years when I met her, and she was sick and tired of it. Every man she thought could be the right one for her disappointed her. It all started the same way. They went out on a date, and she got flowers from him, and he always tried to impress on her with similar pointless romantic but sweet gestures. Everything seemed to go along until he suddenly became distant. It was like flipping a switch, and from being a sweet romantic guy who seemed to be truly infatuated by Mary, he suddenly withdrew completely and became as cold as a fish to her messages. He stopped responding to her texts or phone calls, and then she found out that he was already living with another woman, a woman who truly loved him and boosted his ego, a woman he called Mom. That's right, he always seemed too afraid to lose what he already had with her, who cooked and cleaned his underwear for him. At least, that was what he was looking for when he dated Mary as well. No matter what she seemed to do, she never seemed to get past the second date, and it was truly heartbreaking for her. When Mary and I talked at the lunch break, I remembered that my girlfriend had tipped me off a video that shared a secret love text to make a man commit. Since Mary already knew that I was involved in a romantic relationship, it was easy enough for her to open up to me about her problems and ask me if I had any tips to share with her. Luckily, as a dating coach, I'm always trying to stay up to date with all the solutions to problems single women faces. I decided to send the video to Mary with that secret text. A text that creates instant chemistry between two strangers and makes a commitment-phobic man, as the man Mary was drawn to, commit to her, not chase after other women, or decide to stay with their mothers because it's convenient to them. She then met Joe, who later became her fiancé. When she noticed that Joe was becoming emotionally distant to her, she immediately tried that text on him. She sent it to him in the middle of the night, and the next morning she noticed that Joe had texted her back with the following message. "You're right, my love. I was afraid, since I have never felt that kind of connection with another woman so soon in the relationship. It is something profound, and it feels real." Later that month, they decided to move in together, and Joe asked Mary for her hand in marriage. And if you want to get more details about it, click the link in the description below, and you can read it there. If you want to text a guy to make him want you, you need to use that secret side text that I discussed briefly above. If you're sick and tired of dating one guy after another, and he never seems to commit to you, use that secret text and notice the change. Otherwise, you will be locked in a never-ending hamster wheel of dating strangers who will grow cold on you before you can say "kiss me." And all that you will be left with is disappointment and heartbreak. If you decide to do nothing, that's exactly what will keep happening to you, since nothing will change. You deserve better, don't you? You deserve a man to be passionate, committed to you, and want to spend time with you, right? A man who appreciates you for the unique and amazing woman you are. A real man, not a loser living with his mother because it's convenient to him, and who's afraid of changing things around. You deserve to be loved by a real man and not a boy, right? So, click the link in the description below and get more details about the text. At the beginning of this article, I promised you the secret love text for him that instantly connects with him, even if it's your first message that you will send to him. Are you ready for this awesome text message. Are you ready to change your love life forever? I think that an awesome woman, as I'm sure you are, deserve an awesome relationship. Am I right? Then click the link in the description below and get more details about that text. If you have found this information useful, don't hesitate and share it with another woman who's struggling to make him want her and only her, because I think every person needs someone to be loved by, who truly appreciates them for the unique and awesome person they are. Don't you? And if you like this kind of video, you can like this video, you can subscribe and obliterate that notification bell, and I will notify you when I upload my next video here on my YouTube channel. Bye for now.